The key to solving all of your problems as a young man, whether it be with women, with gaining muscle, with anything in your personal life, is improving your mental health. Oh, but just tell me how to build muscle. Oh, just tell me the top 3 ways to talk to a girl. See, that's okay. That's something I've noticed through making content is one of the main problems with like men in the modern day. Like I'll make a video about how to get girls or how to build muscle and it'll get like 1,000, 5,000 views, right? And then I'll make a video on something like this, improving your mental health, improving yourself, stuff that I actually think is way more important, and it'll get 2 views. Like it's literally just gonna be me and you watching this video. But do you wanna build more muscle? Do you wanna attract more women? Do you wanna get literally anything? Well, the key to that is improving your mental health. So I actually really applaud you for clicking on a video like this and actually like taking action to improve your mental health, because this will greatly impact your life and make you a much better person. So I had a major realization recently. Yesterday after class, I was just laying in bed because I was pissed off, and I was sitting there like just so angry and so just like, and everything in my whole day had just been going so bad. I was feeling stressed out, like anxious about practice, anxious about the homework I had to do, anxious about like literally everything. And I asked myself, okay, like I'm all pissed off, I'm having a bad day, but why? Like, why is this? And it was all because my mental health was just not where it had to be. So the realization I had yesterday that I think is actually very important is that you can only go as far as your mental health and your self-image takes you. If you're struggling with your mental health or how you view yourself as a man, it's gonna be extremely hard to get a girlfriend. It's gonna be extremely hard to build muscle and stay consistent in the gym. It's gonna be extremely hard to achieve any sort of success that you actually wanna achieve. So now we've both identified that, okay, this is something that we have to improve, but how do we actually do it? Well, the first thing is recognition. Actually realizing that like you have a problem with mental health. Because I've always thought like, oh yeah, like, oh, my mental health is so great and like I'm not struggling with anything. But in all honesty, like recently it's been pretty bad. I just feel stressed out and anxious and like angry about the most random things. So that's why the first step is realizing that you actually have to improve this and then thinking about like what's causing it. For me, I believe my mental health problems have come from just not being prepared and not managing my time very well. Like I wonder why I'm so stressed out, but it's because, oh, maybe I don't get the work I need to get done on time. Or, I wake up in the morning and instead of, working on my YouTube videos or working on my homework or doing stuff that's actually important, I spend time just scrolling on my phone and just watching YouTube. So for me, like my mental health problems, I think come from just not managing my time well. And, for everyone, it's going to be different, but that's the first step, is recognizing it. And the second reason you're struggling with mental health is most likely because your life is not living up to your expectations. Like you have this certain vision of how you want your life to go, but reality is just not matching that vision. Maybe you want to be, doing better in school, or you want to be doing better in your sport, or whatever it is that you're, working hard at. Your expectations just aren't meeting what you want them to. So in order to improve this, what you need to do is just start focusing on your purpose and actually find that and start working at it. Like instead of spending all your free time, playing video games and watching Netflix and doing stuff that's not going to help you out, focus on your purpose and doing things that actually will make you feel proud about yourself as a man. Because I actually think that when you have poor mental health and you have these bad feelings, like, yeah, it sucks, but it's there for a reason. Because I don't think you can just lie to yourself and tell yourself to feel good and just have it come from nothing. You have to actually put in the work and do the things you need to feel good about yourself. And that's gonna piss a lot of people off. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, like just be proud of yourself no matter what. But I actually think you have to take action and take ownership over your life as a man. And a lot of people will say, oh, that's toxic masculinity, but whatever. Focus on your goals, figure out what you need to do as a man, and align all of your actions, align your day-to-day life with those goals, and I guarantee you'll be much more satisfied with your life. Second reason, and I'm not going to talk about this for too long because like you've probably heard it from your mom and from every other person like a million times, but it's because you have a poor diet and you're not sleeping enough. Like these last few days, I've been kind of like overindulging and eating like chicken strips and burgers and just crappy food that, isn't good for you. And also, I haven't been sleeping very well. I'm not a scientist, so I'm going to like bro science the out of this, but when you're not eating clean, it messes with your gut microbiome, which just causes you to be like not as happy and just a lot more anxious. So the foods that you eat like literally impact the way that you view yourself. And I know that sounds like kind of dumb because I'm not explaining it in a scientific way, but you can search it up and like read the scientific news if you want to. And also, like, you're not going to be as dialed, you're not going to be as focused when you're not sleeping as much, because when you're tired and you can't work as hard, of course you're not going to be as productive and be the person that you need to be. So eat clean and get adequate sleep. Third reason you have poor mental health is you indulge in instant gratification. Instead of doing things like focusing on your homework, your schoolwork, or whatever it is you need to focus on in life, you just do bullshit. Like you play video games, you watch Netflix, you do all these bad habits that are not good for you. So I believe something you should do as a young man is start to remove these instant gratification habits, like overindulging in video games, overindulging in Netflix. Start doing things like going to the gym, reading, hanging out with your friends, things that like in the moment might not bring you as much gratification. Like in the moment, it'd be a lot more fun to play video games than to go to the gym. But over the long run, are you going to be better off if you go to the gym or if you just play a bunch of video games? Of course, if you go to the gym. So always ask yourself, what action can I take today that will make my future self better? And just do those things. And now someone's going to be like, oh, he said you can't ever have fun. No, I never said you can't ever have fun. Like, I never said that you can't, like, ever play video games or you can't ever, like, eat a freaking burger. Bro, if you've been working hard and you want to play video games for like 1 hour a week or a couple hours a week, yeah, no problem. That's totally fine. But the key is that you don't let these instant gratification habits, these things like playing video games, eating junk food, and just like doing all these things that ruin your life, don't let them be a day-to-day thing. On a day-to-day basis, do the right things, do the good habits. Like, never ever be the guy who sits there by himself and eats junk food or plays video games all day. Be the guy who like focuses on himself, goes to the gym, eats clean, does all the right things on a day-to-day basis, and then when he wants to go out with his friends and get a burger, or he wants to play some video games with his friends, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, have fun with that. But on a day-to-day basis, do the right things, do the good habits. Anyways, follow those steps, and I guarantee you, you will improve your mental health and you will improve yourself as a young man. If you found this video helped you, be sure to click the like and subscribe button, and also turn on the post notifications so you can see more videos like these. See you for the next video, bro.